Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here, and today's video will be kind of a get to know me type video. For those of you who don't already know me, I will be essentially introducing you to me and showing you like some family stuff. And this first thing I'm going to show you is actually something I ordered and like the funny story that has to go with it. So yeah. So on Friday, I ordered a drawing table. Now, I ordered it because I wanted something bigger for my diamond paintings, because like the bending over and trying to like Hunchback of Notre Dame, the diamond paintings was getting to be rough on my back. And I got like a light pad because it was getting rough for me to see it. So I wanted to make sure that I could not only see the symbols, but have it arched up. And I got a little pad for my diamond paintings. Now, when I saw this on Amazon, I thought it was bigger than this. And of course I got it and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. I mean, the average diamond painting, I mean, even if you hold it up to it, like it's, yeah, no. So I'll use that for something else. But I wanted a drawing table, but I don't have enough space in my apartment for like a whole setup for like a desk and all this other fun stuff. Like, I have big dogs, so I don't have room for all of that. So I decided I'm going to order a portable drawing table, which I got on Amazon, which I will link it in the video where I got it and how you can get yours. And hopefully your experience will be a little bit better than mine, because let me tell you, my life is just a hot mess, okay? It's just a hot mess. So I ordered it on Friday, and I received it yesterday. Now, I live in North Dakota. I just moved here a couple of months ago with my family. We were living in Pennsylvania, and my husband, for the last 4 years or so, lived in North Dakota. So he would drive back home every couple of months to come see us for a couple of days and then drive back. Like, I think it was like somewhere between, I don't know, he would come home for 10 days. So essentially, I would see my husband for 1 month out of the year. And that went on for 4 years, which is why we now live in North Dakota. Anyways, so I ordered the drawing table and I was really excited to get it because it's nice and big and it's wood, and I'm like, it's going to be sturdy and I'll have somewhere nice and big to, do my diamond paintings. And I have a unboxing of a diamond painting that I've been super excited to do, but it hasn't arrived yet. I'm hoping that it arrives either today or tomorrow. If it arrives today, I will do another video so I can unbox it with you, because from what I was told by the company, I am the first YouTuber to have this diamond painting. And I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to get it. So, because when I looked on their website, I didn't see it because somebody else had asked me, I think I was telling a friend of mine's about it. And I went to go try to show it to her on the website and I couldn't find it. So, I will have a special unboxing of that and doing a review, essentially, showing you how it came in the box. Because we all know that the Postal Service, I don't know what they're so angry about, but they don't got to take it out on my package. Like, for real. Like, but my next package, the package I got yesterday, it had seen better days. It had been through hell and back. Like, it had 4 holes in it. And it looked like the UPS guy got hungry on his lunch break, but he didn't pack enough lunch, so it looks like he ate it. Or parts of it. So, like, the part of the box was, like, destroyed. Now, I live in an apartment, and of course, it's a big building. So in my apartment, you have to have a special key fob to get in. Like, I don't have a house key. I have like this weird little key fob. It's a magnet that you stick in your door and then you get it's the coolest thing ever. I can never lock myself out of the house, but I can't lock myself out of the building. Anyways, so I ordered this drawing table. I'm all excited to get it. It comes 2 days earlier than it's supposed to be here because for some reason in North Dakota, they do nothing on Sundays. Like, everything. Walmart closes on Sundays here, okay? Like, Walmart. And today I'm actually supposed to be getting the stand for my phone so that when I make my videos, I'm not having to hold it and, like, get you guys sick. So I'm excited to get that in the mail today, because then I can do, like, my paint with me's and my crochet with me and all that other fun jazz that you guys are probably, like, dying to see. Anyways. So I get the drawing table, and the UPS people, I don't know if they have a key fob to get in or they just happen to show up every day when somebody's walking in the door. I go to open the door because they'll leave your package by your door, and then they'll knock once, and then they'll just kind of walk off like, oh, I checked. Luckily, I had just gotten back from picking my kids up from school. They don't have buses here in North Dakota, so like I have to pick them up and drop them off every day. Which is kind of nice though, because I don't have to wait for a bus. Anyways, so I get the box, I open the door, because I asked my daughter, did you hear a knock at the door? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, you didn't bother to tell mommy there was a knock? And she, no, I didn't want to. You'll learn more about Maggie. She just turned 6 today, actually. Today's her birthday. And she's quite the character. You'll hear a funny story about that in a few minutes. But I opened the door to get my package, and there, lo and behold, is my drawing table. Like I said, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, okay? I wasn't expecting it to be this big, but apparently I'm also not an artist. I do not draw. So I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. Like, it's still good. And it was damaged just a little bit. But duct tape fixes everything. Like, I am 100%. If I can't fix it with duct tape, there's no fixing it. Like, the only thing that isn't, like, fixable with duct tape is a marriage. And like I tell most of my friends, there was a point in time in my marriage that I was holding it together with duct tape and unicorn farts. Like, that's how much I love duct tape. So, I open the door, and there's a box. But I can see inside the box. Yeah. The box was wide open. And I'm sitting there like, they did not just deliver this box to my house wide open. Oh, yeah, he did. And also, like I said, it looked like he got hungry on his lunch break and he didn't pack enough lunch. Because the part of the one side of the box was like kind of like chewed up. It literally looked like it was chewed up. So I was like, okay, what happened to this box? Part of the arm for it was sitting on the top, like it fell out, and he was just like, we're just gonna stick that on top of there. Postal workers, what are y'all so angry about? Y'all really don't have to deal with people. Like, it's not like you work in customer service where you got to deal with people all day. Why are y'all always, what is going postal? Because what are y'all so mad about? I don't understand. Like, you guys literally get to walk around. You're getting exercise, which I guess enough of that would get you angry. Either way. But you're walking around delivering packages, or you're walking around delivering mail. What is there to get mad about? You don't have, like, irate customers coming up to you unless you forget to deliver a package. What are you mad about? Anyways, so I drag the box into the house, to which it falls apart. Like, the box just disintegrated. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? So then I drag the drawing table across the floor, and I get it set up on my table, and I'm sitting here, and sorry, this one piece of hair is just, like, driving me nuts. Anyways, so I'm sitting here, and I go, okay, so it's a little broken. A little bit. I'm like, my husband will be home soon. He can fix it. He's real handy. He wasn't like that before, but now all of a sudden, like, he moved to North Dakota, and now he can, like, fix stuff, and I was just like, I'll take it. Whatever. So I put it together the best way I could. I tried duct taping it the way it was. It just wasn't working. But I'm going to flip you around so you can actually see it, because I have it set up here, and I actually have a diamond painting on it. So I'm sitting here, and apparently I can't turn this around, so I'm just going to turn this around. So this is my new diamond painting station. Okay, and so it has a drawer. Don't mind the mess down there. We're not focusing on that negativity. You keep that negativity to yourself. Okay. I have what I like to call organized chaos, so we're not going to focus on that negativity. Okay. Anyways, so it has a drawer, which is where I keep my beads and my pen, and my tray usually is in there, but I think I moved it for some, I don't know. It's not in there. We're moving on. And it's adjustable, so I can push it up and down. Not usually with one hand, apparently. There we go. Hot mess. So, and as you can see, got my duct tape on there, because everything's better with duct tape. And I'm not like a lot of these people with all like the fancy duct tapes and all that other fun jazz. Like, I don't need fancy duct tape. Like, I just need duct tape that will stick to something. So I got it and I called UPS. And UPS essentially told me because I ordered it from Amazon, it was not their problem. And that I had to contact Amazon. So I contacted Amazon and I let them know. I took pictures of all the stuff and how it came. It literally was sitting at my door wide open. It had holes in the boxes or in the back of the box. It was missing part of its side. And like right before I had seen the guy give it to another UPS worker outside my door because I live on the first floor. Luckily, I'm not about them stairs. No. Luckily, I live on the first floor of my apartment building, so I see the guy like hand it over to another UPS guy. Now, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so when I'm not with my kids or my husband, I sit here and craft all day or play with my dogs. So I'm sitting and I hear trucks outside, which it's North Dakota. Like there's trucks everywhere. Everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen, you would think that they were selling these things out of Walmart for as much as you see trucks around here. You have oil filled trucks and all that other fun jazz. And I hear the truck. And so I look out the window and I see the guy hand over a box. And I see a picture of what I ordered on the box. So I'm like, okay, so obviously he had my box. He didn't deliver it. So he's giving it to the other guy to deliver it. No, the guy goes up the street. My box, I got home with my kids. I usually get home around 3:25. That box didn't get delivered until 3:45. I'm like, where did you go? Like, I'm literally right here on the first floor. Like, I could have walked out on my balcony and got it. Like, literally. Like, we're going to take a field trip around my apartment here. Literally, this is where I live. Like, you can literally just pass it to me over the balcony. Like, it's not that difficult. It really isn't. But apparently it was for UPS. And so I didn't get it for another 20 minutes. And if you're anything like me when it comes to packages, I hate waiting. I am very impatient. I know it's a bad quality, and you would think I would have all the patience in the world, seeing as how I have 3 kids, 3 dogs, a husband, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have patience for that. I don't have patience for when you're waiting for a package. Like I'm that meme on Facebook with Kermit the Frog, and he's sitting by the windows, like what I look like waiting for a package. That is literally me, like nose to the window, like stuffed up, like where's my package? Like I am waiting for my package. And I get really upset because I'm like, okay, it says it's going to be delivered before 8 o'clock. And then I start going, what company do you ever see out that late? Like, what company is delivering mail at 8 o'clock? But I guess there are some places that will deliver mail that late. Like my parents, I always joke with my dad because like their mail comes at like 7 o'clock. And I'm like, 6, 7 o'clock. Where I used to live at in Pennsylvania, my mail would come at noon. So that's what I'm used to. So even living here in North Dakota, my mail doesn't show up until, I think the guy sometimes shows up around 2:30. So it's anywhere between 2:30 and 3:30. So then I'm like impatient. And of course, because I live in an apartment, it's not like I can go outside. Like I'm a very lazy person. Like I understand this. I have come to terms with it. I have accepted it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm a very productive, lazy person. Where I won't want to do something, I will eventually do it just in my own time. Like, is there anybody else out there like that? Like, I'll get it done. Let me do it on my time. Like, I ain't worried about nothing else. So, I will go walk my dogs before I pick my kids up. And there's like a dog park across the street over there. We have one here in the building, like in the apartment complex down the road, but this one's closer, so I just go to the next building over. And I'll see the mail guy like pass by and go up the street, and I'm like, oh, sweet, the mail's coming. And don't you hate it when you order something, especially something you're really, really excited for, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And where I live right now, I will probably see about 6 UPS trucks before my package is delivered. And I'm just like, if you, and I'll see them in the apartment complex, like driving around delivering packages. I'm like, did you just keep overlooking mine? I mean, what is it about my package that I have to see 6 of y'all circling around here before one of y'all decides to deliver it? So, like, I mean, I understand it's probably a hard job. You have all these numbers you have to remember. You probably got, like, a janitor's key ring full of keys for apartment buildings like this, because where I live, there are a lot of houses as well as apartment buildings. So there's probably a lot that they have to remember, and that could probably get pretty annoying. But when it comes to, like, delivering a package, why do I have to see 6 of your trucks before you deliver my package? Like, that's all I want to know, because I'm new. I know I'm new here, so, like, I don't really go up to them, and I'm not, like, rude or anything. I'm not like, why did it take you so long? No, but I do get curious as to what takes them so long. Like, if I see 6 of you, one of y'all don't have the package on your truck. Like, the FedEx guy, he'll see me and be like, oh, you're going in that building? Here you go. Deliver these packages for me. Like, okay. And normally it's like for my neighbor across the hall, I'll just, like, put it on their doorstep and knock on the door and then run into my house so they don't think I'm nuts. Or any more nuts than they probably already think I am. Especially seeing as how recently I've been sitting in my apartment talking to myself. Or for what they think is me talking to myself. I don't really know them either. Anyways. So yeah, so that's my UPS story. I did finally get the package. It was a little damaged. I did get it together, obviously, because it's set up nicely right there. I absolutely love it. I will link where I got it from on Amazon down below in my description box. Oh, I guess I can show you guys Killian. So this is my pupper dog. That is my Siberian Husky. That we call him Killian Jones. He, like Maggie, is quite the character. His markings make him, he's asleep right now, but his markings make him look very angry all the time. So people see him and they usually think one of two things. Oh my God, he's going to bite our face off. Or is that an Akita? Now, I've never owned an Akita. I have, like I said, I have 3 dogs. One of them had to stay with my parents because when I moved here, I could only have 2 dogs. You know how hard it is to pick between what dog to keep and what dog to let somebody else be entrusted and taken care of? Like, Achilles was my Pomeranian Australian Shepherd mix, so he was a tiny little 22-pound dog, but he was a rescue. So, like, I didn't want to get rid of him. Like, I didn't want to, like, take him to the pound or anything, and I needed to make sure he was going to get taken care of, so who better than my parents, right? And you'll find out that, you know, I'll talk about my parents a lot. It's usually my dad, because even at my age, I'm still a big daddy's girl. I don't care. Don't judge me. But, so I let my parents hold on to him until we move into a house. Because for right now, we just want to get here and get established in North Dakota with my husband. And then later on down the road, we'll, you know, look into getting a house. So I brought my Siberian Husky. And I brought my German Shepherd. My German Shepherd is probably in bed, so I'm not going to mess with her because she likes to bark and jump. And right now, I'm just not about that life. Like, we went on a run this morning, and I'm still tired, and that was like 2 hours ago. So, yeah. But today is a special day in my house. Today is my youngest daughter, Maggie's 6th birthday. But if you ask her how old she's turning, she will tell you 25. And I laughed at the fact that her teacher messaged me this morning and was like, Maggie's turning 6, correct? And I was like, yes. And she goes, because she's telling everybody she's turning 25. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, she's 6. She wants to be 20. And I keep trying to tell her don't rush into growing up, but she's 6. So she wants to be 25. And if she wants to imagine that she's 25, go ahead and imagine that you're 25. Who am I to steal your thunder? Go ahead. Do you, boo-boo. I don't care. Anyways, like I said earlier, I do have an exclusive package for an unboxing to do. I'm hoping today, but of course, I go to look on the UPS website, and the package hasn't moved in 2 days. I ordered it from Diamond Art Club. I guess it's a new design that they came out with that nobody else, so far that I could tell, No other YouTuber has this design, so I will be the first one to unbox it. So I'm pretty excited about that. And there's something special about it, but I'm not going to give that away. In order for you to see what is special about it, you will have to tune into that unboxing, which I'm hoping will either happen later this evening or tomorrow. So unfortunately, you'll have to wait. But let me just tell you, it is awesome. And there's going to be lots of squealing and giggling because I'm totally super excited to see this diamond painting. Like I don't think I've ever been so excited to see diamond painting or crafting anything in a long time. So I'm super excited to get this. And then when I was told that I was like one of the few people that actually owns it, and like I said, as I can tell, you can't even find it on their website. So I'm pretty sure that it's brand new. And I'm pretty sure I placed the very first order for it because it didn't have any reviews on it. And so I was a little hesitant, especially since they were the ones that suggested or asked or suggested it to me. So I was like, okay, I'll do an unboxing and a first impression of it. I can't do a full review of it until it's done. I mean, yeah, it can come and look gorgeous, but then I can do it and it looks awful. So I don't want to do a review of something I haven't done yet. Like I hate when you, like I got my fairy off Amazon. She's over there sparkling. I love it. But I got my fairy off Amazon, and the day after I got it delivered, they're like, how is it? Well, I don't know. I mean, it came in one piece, so that's a plus, but I don't know how it is. It's great, I guess. Can I finish it first before you ask me how I'm doing? Like, I got other things. I'm an adult. I got other things I got to do. I can't be sitting around diamond painting all day. I got to take care of kids and dogs. So it took me, that was my first one. That's the biggest one I've done so far. And it took me a week. But I was very happy with the results. And looking at it from here, it looks like she's like undone or something's wrong with her. But if you actually look at her, she's done. And soon, very soon, she will have a frame. But for right now, I use the Loctite on her and just put her up on the wall because I at least wanted to see her. And then when my neighbors walk by and they see all the sparkling coming from my house, they're like, what's shiny in your house? And I'm like, oh, those are my diamond paintings. And of course, I have them all displayed all over the wall. But that new one is a bigger one. And that is going right there. Because if you haven't noticed, this is my area. I don't have a desk. I don't have a fancy house where I have my own little studio. Not yet. But I'm working on it. So for right now, this is my spot. This is my seat. My favorite spot to do my crafts in. This is where I do all my crafts from. Usually in here, I don't care. I like it. It's a recliner. I can sit back and watch YouTube all day. Or FlossTube is usually what I'm watching. So yeah, I can't wait to do that unboxing. I'm so excited. Oh, and then of course, the reason somebody asked me why did I want to start a YouTube channel, and I was like, well, because apparently everybody thinks I'm funny, and I was in contact with a floss tuber that goes by Creativity by Gidge. You have to check her out. She's hilarious. She also, just gonna warn you now, small plug. She also sells Color Street nails, which is, you see, my nails are done. I did them myself. And I was like, if I'm going to do this unboxing for Diamond Art Club, which that's where I got this one from. Now, their canvases are like velvet. Like all my other canvases are like that weird paper feeling. No, this one is like velvet on the back. Like, I love the way it feels. And this was one of their free ones. Like, this was the 4 Seasons, the free one. And so I didn't have any real issues with them, but something like I think it was my second diamond painting. I didn't realize it didn't come with the inventory sheet. So I messaged them and it seemed like the lady got a little snippy with me. And I'm not one to, like, you know, let people get snippy with me and not say something. I kind of have that bad habit of snipping back. I'm not working on it. But I wanted to give them a try, and I wanted I want to order from all the companies that I've ordered from before to do reviews on the companies so that you guys know which companies, you know, have good customer service, what companies have good canvases, and decent ones that aren't going to turn out like the one that my dad just sent me. Now, usually when I tell my dad that I'm doing something new, he's so supportive, just like pretty much everybody else in my family is of me doing stuff. And so to be supportive, my dad surprised me and bought diamond paintings. Now, my dad is not a crafter, so to say. I kind of taught him how to crochet, which is kind of cool. So he can make blankets and stuff. It's adorable. My dad's awesome. But he decided he wanted to find some diamond paintings that he wanted done for him. So I was like, okay. But he didn't tell me until after he ordered them, which was probably a bad idea. Because then he didn't give me a tracker number or anything, and it just randomly showed up at my house. Now, when it showed up, it wasn't in a box. It was in one of the, paper thin mailers that they put them in. And that's what you saw on my drawing table now is the eagles. And it's a partial, which I've never done a partial before because I'm a go big or go home type girl. So, I like fulls. And I'm learning that I really like round beads instead of square. I mean, it doesn't matter either way anyways, but I do like the fact that there's, like this one, I believe was my Diamond Art Club was my first circle, round drill. This one, my first one, she is square. And I found it took me more time to do her because I was so busy focusing on trying to make sure that each square was in their perfect order. And when it wasn't, I'd have to stop what I was doing, go back, turn, twist, and turn, and get it off the sticky stuff. And then it's, what did I say? Hot mess. Anyways, I just thought about it. I was so excited about ordering that diamond painting from Diamond Art Club that I didn't even see if it was round or circle, or round or square. I guess we gonna find out together, ain't we? Anywho. So yeah, but I wanted to get on. I wanted to show my new setup. I mean, I'm not fancy or anything. I don't live the high life. I'm an oil-filled wife, so I get the luxury of being able to stay home and take care of my kids, take care of my household. I am blessed in that matter of fact because I know a lot of people that have to work with their spouse, and one thing I never wanted to take away from was raising my kids, because who better to raise your kids than yourself? And you'll find out that I love my kids more than anything on this planet. I'd give up any and everything for them. They are crazy. I call them my monsters. I have, like I said before, I have 3 kids. And I have, which we can take another field trip and I can show you a picture, because if you're like me, you're a visual type person. So you're going to follow me. But it's a little darker over here, but I can show you here. This is our family picture. And so we have my husband, that's Jordan. And then we have my oldest daughter, Minna, here in the middle. Oh, finger. And that's pronounced Minna. She hates it when you mispronounce it because she gets Mina a lot because it's M-I-N-A. So she gets Mina. And she's like, no, Mom, it's Minna. I don't know how they don't know how to say it. I'll blame her dad for that. And then you have my little guy, Orion. He's my math whiz. He used to help his older sister with her math homework. And then we realized that he was really smart. And it's hilarious because my dad got him a couple of gifted books for his birthday last year. And they're grade 2 and 3. And he was in first grade. And he found a couple of mistakes in the books. And we contacted the company. And that was pretty cool. So, yeah, he's my math whiz. He's my little genius. And then, of course, you have me. And then you have this little munchkin right here. This is the little one that is turning 6 today. Sorry, I'm trying to get this right here. That is Maggie. Her name is Magdalene, but if you ask her or call her Magdalene, she will tell you no, her name is Maggie. So we call her Maggie. She was actually, she's what I like to call my birth control, why I didn't want any more children after 3, because she is a handful. She's adorable, but don't let that fool you, because she will get you. Ask my dad. So yeah, that is my family. Minna doesn't stay with me. Minna stays in Pennsylvania, where we're from. She decided to stay with her dad, which is fine. You know, her dad and I split up, but we stayed cordial enough that we could take care of her without courts or anything like that. So I only brought my 2 little ones with me. So essentially, My oldest child and my oldest dog are still back in Pennsylvania. And, we plan on going, of course, to go visit and check to make sure, I'm going to check and make sure she's okay. And she has phone, and with all the technology nowadays, I still see her every day. I still help her with her homework. Okay, funny story. She called me one day and she goes, "Mom, I need help with my homework." And I'm like, "Okay, let's do this." She goes, "Is Jordan home?" Now, my son is a math whiz, but so is my husband. They can do fractions and decimals in their head. Unless it got a dollar sign in front of it, no, math. So, she's like, "Is Jordan home?" And I'm like, because she calls him Jordan. She doesn't call him dad or anything. That's not her dad. It's her stepdad. So she called him Jordan. So I'm like, no, Jordan's on a job. And because my husband works in the oil field, he randomly has to go out on a job at the drop of a hat, just randomly. Just one minute he's here, the 1 minute he's gone. It is what it is. I'm used to him not being around anyway, so to me, that doesn't matter anymore because I know he's coming home every day. So I was like, "No, Jordan's not home." And she goes, "Can we call Nana and Pawpaw?" Which are my parents. My dad is Pawpaw, obviously, and my mom is Nana. Or as Maggie calls her, Banana. Because if my children give you a nickname and you answer to it one time, that is your nickname. My brother-in-law has a girlfriend named Nicole, and she got called Coley one time and she answered to it. So now in my house, her name is Coley. We love her. Anywho. So she goes, "Can we call Nana and Pawpaw to help me with my homework?" Sure. So we call and we FaceTime my dad. I was like, "Hi, Daddy. Minna needs help with homework, but it's math." Now, both my parents are smart when it comes to math. Me, it must have skipped me. My dad remarried when I was little, so my stepmom is my mom because she's raised me and has been my mom for as far as I can remember. I don't even really know my real mother. Not that I care to know her, but I don't really know her. So my stepmom is my mom. My kids don't know any different. They know that as Nana. She's not step Nana or anything like that. That's their Nana. She's raised me since I was a child. It is what it is. And so my mom is an accountant or something. She does taxes. So if she does taxes, she knows some math. My dad, he's just smart. But apparently, that skipped me. That went way over here. And, yeah, no, I'm not. Like I said, unless it has a dollar sign in front of it, I can't do. I can figure out bills all day. Got that all day. When it comes to math in general, no. Let's talk to Nana and Pawpaw. So we're talking to Nana and Pawpaw. No, talk to my dad. Because I think my mom wasn't home or something was going on. Or she wasn't home. So we talked to my dad. And then we ended up FaceTiming. She was at home. My daughter Minna was at home with her stepmom. So we're talking and bringing her into the conversation. I'm texting Jordan, bringing him into the conversation. At this point, we're talking to 8 people trying to figure out one math problem. Now, if you're anything like me and your kids bring home homework, you immediately want to start crying because when's the last time you had to do any of that? And you're sitting there in your head sorry, I keep moving the phone. You're sitting there in your head when they bring homework to your home I don't remember any of this. And if you think I'm joking, if I remember correctly, it was absolute equations or something? You had to find absolute value. When's the last time you used absolute value in your everyday life? Go ahead, I'll wait. Yeah, exactly. So she brings this to me and I'm like, Google, hello. Back in my day, we didn't have Google. I'm not that old though, so don't get it twisted. But back in my day, we didn't have Google. The internet had just came out. I'm an 80s baby, so the internet had just came out. And I know y'all remember dial-up. That's what I was running, okay? Dial-up. So now she has a phone. Matter of fact, she just got a brand new phone for Christmas. And not brand new phone she got one of these side brand. No. We went above and beyond. She got an iPhone 8 Plus for Christmas because we knew we would be leaving. I didn't want her to have any issues with her phone. I wanted to make sure that at any point in time I can call her and go, "What are you doing? Where are you at?" And she would answer. So she had no excuse as to why she can't call me or why I can't call her or anything like that. She has no excuse. We set her up with all kinds of goodies before we left to make sure that mommy can get a hold of her anytime mommy wants to get a hold of her. And you best believe mommy gets a hold of her a lot. Don't judge me. Anyways, so we have all these people on the phone and we're trying to figure out this math problem. And we're all like trying to figure it out. My dad has my nephew over there like trying to help him figure it out. We finally get it figured out, okay? So we help her. We finally get it figured out. The next day it comes, I call her and I ask her how her day was at school. And I'm one of those parents that I'm not going to just ask you how your day was. Because if your kids are like mine, you go, how was your day? Okay. But then the moment they go, what are we having for dinner? You go, food. They go, what kind of food? So when I ask my kids, how was your day? And they go, good. I will, okay, so what was the best part about your day? What was the worst part about your day? Did you have any issues during the day? Was there anybody sad at school today? How did you make somebody happy at school today? Like, I try to engage them so that they actually have to give me more than okay. Because, like, Orion, he's not a talker. Like, he can't talk. Obviously, he could talk. He's 7. But he's not a big talker. So, like, you'll ask him a question and he will find a way to make it a one-word answer. Drives me bonkers. He is his father's child through and through. Because his dad does the same thing and it drives me nuts. Anyways, I'm sitting there and I'm asking her how her day was. And I'm going to go, by the way, did you get that math problem right? We had like all these people helping her. And she didn't even want to bother to tell me if she got the math problem right. She goes, I don't know. And then eventually she goes, yeah, I got it right. Look, people, it takes a village, okay? It takes a village. If you would have saw the amount of linking between phones and FaceTiming, it was hilarious. Because at the end of the message, our calls, like, it takes a village, people. We'll get these math problems down. We helped her with her homework. The next day, she says everything went fine in math class. She likes math, but she likes math, but I don't think it's one of her favorite subjects this year. I think this year is like language arts or something. I don't remember. Mainly, I don't remember mainly because it changes. My oldest is 12. She just turned 12. So, like, she's at that stage where mommy's not becoming cool anymore. And it makes me kind of sad because I thought mommy would always be cool. But mommy's not cool anymore. Like, I'm the center of Maggie's world most days. No, I lied. Her dad is the center of her world. I'm just that side piece of crumb on the counter because she's a daddy's girl. But for the most part, when daddy's not here, it's all me. Yep. It's all mommy. And normally, isn't it funny how it works out that way? We give birth to them and then they like the dad more than us. Anywho. So those are my kids. Like I said, you'll get to learn them very much. I would do a couple of these random videos where I'm not even crafting. Like, I started a new project today. Like, I started crocheting today with all my little pins on there. I did start crocheting today, and I will do a crochet with me video really, really soon. Probably my next video will be a crochet with me video, because if I don't do something to stop looking out this window, looking for this UPS guy, I am going to drive myself bonkers.